Hey guys, I'm back with another haul. I went to on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I was off, and so I went to two Goodwills and I went to Dollar Tree again because I needed a couple of things for my house. So some of this stuff will not be will not be junk journal related, but some of it is junk journal related, and then some of it is just in general art related. So first thing I found was this little storage box full of different buttons. And so let me turn it around here. It was $1.99, which I may have spent a little too much on this, but I figure I can always use storage for anything. But it has a bunch of different types of buttons, little buttons, big buttons, lots of different colors. So I feel like I probably did pretty well on this one. I thought this was a total score because trying to buy even just a jar of buttons at the Dollar Tree is $1.25 now. And there were some buttons that were really, really cool in here. So I figured I really racked up with this score. And then, of course, I got the box on top of it. So they're already organized for me, which that's exciting. And then this is just craft room related. It's not really junk journal related, but I thought this was so cute. I had to buy it. Of course, it's the Ray Dunn stuff, but it says create, which, you know, is me to a T, and it was $1.99. If I had bought this at like Home Goods or really any other like Marshalls or something, I would have paid probably $10 for it. So $2, and it really does summarize me in general. So this is not really junk journal related, but I thought it was too cute to pass up. When I saw it, I literally grabbed it. And then this is not junk journal related, but also craft room related. I bought two of these, one for my mother and one for me. They were 99 cents a piece, little birds of glass. And I thought I might hang this in my window, and it might be like a cute little reminder about my mother having one at home. So I thought that was cute. I bought two of them. They had four. I probably should have picked them all up, but I just thought they were so pretty. If I do see them again, I'll probably pick them up. But just so pretty. And this is junk journal related. I found this book, How to Draw Plants, The Techniques of Botanical Illustration, which I thought was awesome because I know how to draw plants, but I don't draw them very realistically. And this has a lot of illustrations. So even if I wasn't going to use it as a instructional guide, I'd be able to use it as a junk journaling thing. So I figured this would help me to junk journal, but also it could be used as material if I needed to. It has really pretty illustrations in here. They're black and white, most of them, I think, but it talks about acrylics and how to mix colors and all that really cool stuff. Oh yeah, there are some color ones in here that are really pretty, but I just thought that was so cool. I picked it up. It was like $1. I think our books are $1.79. And like I said, if worse came to worse, I could always take these illustrations out and use them. So I'm going to play around with this, and if I don't get much use out of it, I will definitely use it for junk journaling. So I always find lots of books. That seems to be the big thing. Now I found this, and this I thought was super cool. It's a cigar box, and it still has the little sticker. And I thought this would be cool to store things in. It was $1.99, and it's actually quite big. Has plenty of space in it. So for $1.99, it might have been a little bit of an impulse purchase, but I definitely feel like I can store stickers or whatever, maybe right on my desk, or maybe my inks. I thought that would be really cool to have just a little dedicated place for stuff on my desk. I follow a few people on YouTube and on Instagram that store all their little knickknacks that they use every day on, you know, their junk journals and whatnot in these little cute little containers. And when I saw this, I thought, oh, I could store things in there. So that's more of a storage thing, but I couldn't pass it up. It was just too cool. And then I found, last time I went, I found photo paper, but it was glossy. It's always harder to use glossy paper, I think, but this was matte photo paper, and there's 100 sheets. It was $2. So I snatched this up. This hasn't even been opened. It still has the wrap on it. And Kodak paper is always really, really good. So I figured I could use it to print printables. I could use it to do all kinds of stuff. So I figured I'm snatching that up, and I think I got a good deal on this. I haven't processed this, but matte photo paper is always hard to find in stores like that, thrift stores rather. So I don't know, maybe you found it cheaper. Tell me, is this a good price? I think I did pretty well. And then I honestly don't know how much I paid for these, but I was running out of, believe it or not, patterned paper. And I use this to stamp onto, and I use it as ephemera. I love the texture, and I love the see-throughness of it, the transparency of it. It's a lot like tracing paper. So I just went ahead and bought more. There was a pack. For some reason, the Goodwills around here don't have a lot of patterns. I don't know if it's because people around here just don't sew a lot, or maybe it gets sent to the one in Savannah. I know we have a Goodwill bins that I have yet to be at, or have yet to visit, and I need to do that. But I figured, you know, when I see this, I got to snatch it up. So I probably need to check my receipt and see how much I paid, but I can't imagine it was a whole lot. I will check my receipt. I found some really cool stuff. So this I thought was super cute, this little book. Heloise's Housekeeping Hints. Now, I am domestically challenged. I don't do a great job with cleaning and stuff. I mean, I clean, obviously, and I cook, but I wouldn't call myself a domestic goddess. But I really thought this was the cutest book. One, because the paper's aged and everything. It has some cute little illustrations of, you know, vintage, like women cleaning and things like that. But it also just has, like, actually good tips. So, you know, for a buck, for $1.70 or something, I snatched it up because I figured I'll probably use it. But I really might read it first to see what kind of housekeeping hints I can take away from it. But I thought that was a cool book. And this is not a book, but I found it in the games. And I think our games are like 99 cents or something. They cannot get rid of them. But this is a French card game. And I'm always on the search for French text and French books and things like that. And I never find them. Not very many people speak French here. I do find a lot of Spanish books. And I have some, but I'm always on the hunt for French because I can actually read some French. So when I found this, when I tell you, I literally put it in the buggy so quick, in the cart so fast. The backs are not that great, but I really loved just the little words and the little illustrations and everything. I thought they would be cute to include in my roulette. They have the English translation as well. So I thought that was super cute for the journal, but also, you know, if I have extras, I can use them as artist trading cards. So I thought that was a really good score because I've never seen this before, and it actually has a little holder too, which I might use in my desk to hold my cards because I have a bunch of cards, but it still has the little how to play cards and everything. And I'm definitely not going to use it as a how to play, like as a game, but I just thought that was so cool that I found that. And And then there's some instructions in here. That's kind of cool. So it still has the instruction book. I might be able to sell that on eBay for anybody that might actually have this game and like playing it. More cards in the bottom. So I just thought that was really, really cool. And I don't know, maybe, have you seen one of these before? I've never seen anything like this, especially not at a thrift store, but you may have found lots of card games. So that's the name of it. Never heard of it before, but even loved the box. May keep the box too. And then this one I bought just for me because we are a fan of Gordon Ramsay in this house. It has a DVD, and this is like how to cook stuff. So I bought it really for my fiance, but I love Gordon Ramsay. He makes me laugh. And, you know, perfectly good, you know, pretty new, good condition, $1.79. Can't beat that. And then I found this control valve handbook, which, you know, I don't even know that it's kind of a flimsy cover. I don't even know if I'll use the cover like that. I may have to like beef it up if I decide to use it as a journal, but I just really liked the illustrations in here and the different graphs and everything. I thought it was a lot of variation of imagery to use in the journal. So, you know, lots of numbers, and I just think it's kind of cool. It might be cool to kind of stamp over some cute little illustrations. Lots of numbers. So I grabbed it because I thought, if I don't grab it, I'm going to regret it. And then I got this Charlotte Bronte, Jane Eyre. I've read this book before. One, the cover is going to be great, and I decided I would make a journal out of this cover. But I also just want to use the pages. I like using pages of books that people recognize. I don't know. I just think it's cool to have like books that you love be part of the. And there were like 15 copies of Jane Eyre there, so I didn't feel bad about tearing this book up because literally there's 75 copies every thrift store I go to of a Bronte or a Jane Austen novel. So it's not like I'm depriving people of the chance to read it. It's definitely available there. And then I have another bag of books here. So I found this, and I don't know that I'm probably not going to use it as a junk journaling tool, but I just thought this was so pretty. This is the Jane Austen Illustrated Treasury. It has removable memorabilia, including handwritten letters, drafts, and more. And when I was looking through it, I was like, oh, I have to have that because I'm a huge Jane Austen fan. And look, it has these little like folders and it might give me an idea of what to do. And I may be able to use some of this. I mean, I really might be able to. But it has stuff tucked throughout the book, little illustrations. And even if I don't, I'm definitely going to keep it because I'm a big Jane Austen fan. So definitely just found it for my own bookshelf. And then I found Beauty and the Beast, an illustrated version. And I loved the illustrations in here. Again, this is a book that I see a lot, Beauty and the Beast. And I just thought this would be I love the flourishes here, very Victorian. And I loved these illustrations. I thought I can definitely use the illustrations. And, you know, the edges might look like washi tape or something. I really thought this was just beautiful illustrations. So, I may or may not use them as junk journals. They may be, you know, may just be things that I put into a portfolio. I'm thinking about making a portfolio junk journal of just things that I love to look at, or things that I've made. So, yeah, I thought this was a really cool little find. And they charged me, I think the children's books are $1.19. They charged me $1.19 for this one. They considered that a children's book. So, and then I bought this to read because I kept meaning to order it. And when I found it on the shelf, I was like, oh my gosh, yes. So I just bought this to read. I probably will pass this on after I've read it, but it's going on my bookshelf. And then this is also going to my fiance because we love to read about cults and secret societies and things. And when I found it, I was like, oh, this is something he would be interested in. Just because, you know, I think the secrecy behind all of it is really interesting. But bookshelf, I'm trying to see if I have any other bookshelf. Oh, I do. This one, because everybody keeps telling me to read it, The Four Agreements. I keep getting this one brought up to me to read, and I found it finally. For some reason, I have yet to find this, so I'm definitely going to read this. It's going on my nightstand. And then I found two books. One, I was shocked to find. This is a art journaling book by Linda Woods and Karen Danino. And it really just kind of goes through different processes and what to do, like ideas about what to make and things like that. So when I found this, I was like, oh, that's going home with me. $1.79. These books are, somebody paid $7 for it, but these books are always so expensive to buy that I usually go to the library and check them out to read them. And if I like them, I buy them if I find them helpful. But yeah, I was like, okay, $1.79. I can part with that to have these ideas permanently on my shelf. So that was cool. And then this one is just decorative painting. And again, this is just, you know, how to make little swirled roses and the strokes to make different flowers and how to decorate certain textures and things like that. Little flower details. So I definitely was like, yeah, I'm going to use that. I don't just art journal, I actually paint and do photography and all that good stuff. So I thought this was really nice. And again, $1.79. So that's going on my shelf. The rest of these are going to be pulled apart and used. So anytime I see books on birds, I grab them. And this is, you know, really nice because it has the color pictures and slides in I can cut these out and use them as ephemera, and you know, the rest of it I can use as a journal. So it has very sturdy backing, and it's a nice size. It's tiny. So yeah, I really enjoyed finding that. And then I also wanted to do some sea life types of ephemera and things like that. So I found this, and it has all kinds of pictures of sea life, like dollars, sand dollars, and urchins and jellyfish. And I was like, I'm definitely going to use that. Seaweed and algae, clams, beautiful shells. I'll definitely use these. So I'm going to tear this thing apart and use the pictures in it. Look at how pretty those are. And then, of course, some more birds. So, seabirds, which is fun. But you know, I couldn't buy stickers of all that for $1.79. So I found that and thought I got really lucky. Now, I have only been to Great Britain once. Never been to Ireland, but I loved the layout of these pages because it's literally just map. There aren't a ton of words, so I can tear this apart and use this, you know, just as ephemera. And then, of course, I have some pages back here with, like, directory. But I thought, wow, there's lots of map here. So I have a lot of ephemera to work with in this book. And then I had to grab this. This was also $1.19. As it's a child's book, but the little golden books are so fun because even when they're in bad shape, they can have really cool, really cool illustration in them. And I really like to use the golden books as journals as well. I used to take golden books that were really old, and I would just gesso the pages and I would draw and sketch on them. So there were just little art journals, but I loved the little pictures, and I have a thing for Alice in Wonderland. So I figured I would do something with this because, you know, it was a dollar. So it literally is like the movie, and I love the movie. I love this page with all the flowers and the caterpillar. So yeah, I grabbed this to do something with, and when I tear the pages out, I can always rebind or glue in pages. And then this is the last book. And this is a huge child's book, but they charged me for just a child's book. So it was $1.19. And the great thing about this is it does have a nice sturdy cover. So I can always use this as a junk journal. But the illustrations and the stitching and just the imagery in here, I thought was so cool. Lots of patterns, lots of colors. So I'm definitely going to be using these as pages because the pages are so big. Here's my Sharpie to kind of show you how big this page is. And you can see it's just going to be really, really cool. And then some of it I figured I could cut up and use as patterns and washi tape and all that good stuff. But even the spine, even the backing is just so cute. It says, "The world is so full of a number of things. I'm sure we should all be as happy as kings." Isn't that so cute? I had to have it. And then the back. I love the back. So I probably don't even have to do anything to the cover. It's just so cute. So I got that, and then I got the last things in my haul were more sheets and pillowcases to do more fabric for my ties and everything. I am currently washing those, and I'm going to take a picture of them. I'll include them with this video at the end so you can see. But sheets and pillowcases and all of that are 99 cents. So a set is 99 cents, and if I just get a pillowcase, it's 99 cents. So anytime I have like the whole set, they charge me 99 cents for the whole set. And I try to grab it, even if it's a lot of fabric to contend with. I'm just going to put it all in a big box. And then I have a little box that I use to do just small sections at a time with. But I probably spent like, I don't know, $8 or $9. I got several different patterns, and I'm at the point now where I have so much fabric from buying sheets and pillowcases and things like that, that I'm only buying the patterns that I cannot live without. So these patterns were really, really pretty, and I thought they could add something to my tags and my junk journals. So I did grab these, but I'm trying to remember what all my receipts. I think I spent about $50 all in all on all that stuff. And then I went to Dollar Tree and got a few things, and I will add that in the next clip. So I forgot that I went to Walmart too. I had to go to Walmart to get a couple of things that we ran out of at the grocery store, from our grocery store. So I found these two, and I'm really mad at myself because I found, let me zoom out a little bit. I found these, and they were labeled $5.88 a piece. I thought they were $5.88. These are 50 sheets. But it rang up as $10.88 a piece for some reason. I didn't even question it because there were so many people in line. I absolutely hate Walmart. It is not one of my places that I like to go, but sometimes they're the only people that carry some of the favorite products that we like. So normally I do a pickup at Walmart, but I was in there and I had the day off, so I just walked around and looked at their craft stuff and found these papers. So I got these papers. I was going to cut these labels off so I can show you. There we go. I loved the florals, and these are double-sided. Maybe that's why they were so expensive. But I'll definitely use these because I really love the patterns and the florals and everything in here. And I love the color palette. And then this one's different. Let me cut it open as well. There we go. Oh, I just sliced a little bit off that one. And then this one has some florals, some beautiful florals. So I got those too to make lots of new things. And then I'm really having a hard time finding a lot of lace. So I ran into little lace pods that were $1 a piece. So I got 2 white because I use white a lot. And then I got some red and I got some blue because those were the only ones they had, but they were $1. So I felt like, you know, that was okay. I didn't do super great on that, but it does give me a variety of some lace. And then I bought a bunch of apple barrel paint because I paint on junk mail and things. So I had already bought a bunch of Ceramcoat, but this apple barrel is like 50 cents. This acrylic is like 50 cents. So I got a bunch of like neutrals, like little aged colors, some skin tone. I love this like mustardy yellow color. I got a pretty pastel pink and purple. And then I got this oxide, brown oxide, because when you water it down, you can use it. I was thinking to look like it's tea stained paper or to do the edges. I did just get some distress ink in from Amazon that I'm going to use as well. It was a 4-pack of the little tiny ones, so I have a few things to play with there. But yeah, I got those at Walmart, and then I'm going to go through my Dollar Tree stuff here in just a second. Okay, so the Dollar Tree stuff, these are not junk journal related, although they could be. I love these scrubbers. They're like the Scrub Daddy scrubbers, and I love to use them to do dishes or to scrub like my tub and things like that. But I bought those because whenever they have them in, I have to grab them. So while I was there, I grabbed some more index cards because I've been using those like crazy. And I got a fat quarter because my mom loves llamas. She's obsessed with llamas. And I actually found 2 new washi tapes. I'm going to show you. I found 2 new washi tapes while I was there. This little multicolored one, and then a little llama washi tape. And I found this idea on, oh gosh, who was it? Julie Faye Fanbalzer's website. I subscribed to her, and she had this idea to use another, like to organize your washi tape in one of these boxes. And you can just pull and cut what you need off of it. And I love the idea. So I grabbed one of my boxes and loaded up some of the bigger rolls. I still have a bunch of small rolls in here that I need to organize somehow. But it helped save some space on my desk for sure. So the point of this that I was, I'm getting a little sidetracked. I got this fat quarter at Dollar Tree so that I could send something to my mom, because I made this little pocket for her to make a letter, and I was going to tuck some little cute things in, but now I think I'm going to make a little junk journal to send her, and then include the little letter with some fun things. And I'm going to use washi tape on the edges of the outside to reinforce this little 3-pocket letter. And they're going to have little llamas all over them. And then I'm only trying to show you guys things that I'm using for junk journaling. I grabbed more of this blush ribbon because I've been going through it. I really love this color ribbon. It's definitely going with the aesthetic. I bought some more of this tacky glue because I'm loving how that tacky glue is gluing things in my junk journal, and I'm almost through a whole thing of it. So I bought 2 more. I got some more double-sided tape. They were out of the little double-sided tape pins, which I was sad about, but I just grabbed some more of that because I've been using that too like crazy. How many rolls do you guys go through of double-sided tape in your journaling? If you're doing it every day, like how much do you go through? Because I've gone through 6 pins of this and then a whole 2 rolls, I think. I've been doing a lot of projects, but it's just been a lot. And then I grabbed more glue sticks because actually those glue sticks are not bad. Oh, I actually grabbed 2 rolls. And then this was one that I really was excited about. I found these die cuts of butterflies, and some of them are quite big, but I found 3 different colors. So I found like the monarchs, the orange, then these blue ones I thought were so pretty, and then the pink, and they were $1 a piece. And look at how many. You get 33 pieces. So I thought these are definitely going home with me. I can use them on covers. I can decoupage with them. I can put, you know, put them on tags. I can put them on journal cards. I can make them journal cards. Like I can write on the back of them probably. So I grabbed these, and I'm so glad I got them because they're so pretty. And then I grabbed some of this stretch lace because one of the junk journals that I've been making with some instructions that were on a channel that I follow here. I'm trying to remember who it is. I'll try to tag her if I can remember. She makes these little, let me put that back. She makes these little tiny junk journals that you don't actually bind the paper into, the signatures into. You just use, so you can remove it, you use a little piece of stretch lace or a rubber band or something to fasten it in so that it sits in the junk journal. And I added a little dangly there. And then you can take it out when you're decorating it. And I thought it was so cute that I had to get more stretch lace. And I like the colors of the stretch lace. But I've been adding little things into the pockets and little faces and cute little things. Trying to add like my own sketching and my own painting and stuff in there where I can. But I thought that was so cute that I bought the stretch lace because I am horrible about when I see an idea that I'm like, oh, that's a great idea. I go and I buy stuff to do that idea, even if I'm not ready to do it. You know, I'm going to make more of these little tiny ones. I made this out of a nasal spray. You can still kind of see it under there, a nasal spray box. So I thought that was so cute though. And I love the idea of not having to bind them into the actual backing of the journal. So I got that. I think I got a couple more packs of erasers so that I can continue to carve into them. I'm going to post a video of how I do that. And then the last thing I wanted to show you that I got was this metal sign. And the reason I wanted to show you this is because I'm planning to do something really cool with this. I bought a little thing of magnets there at Dollar Tree, and I was wondering, I bought them so that one of the pads that I bought at a thrift store, I could hang on my fridge. It was a to-do list. You can see it. It's good and magnetic. But I have a bunch of little tiny button magnets, and I thought I could just glue those to maybe my glue sticks or something like that, and then hang them maybe over my desk. and so that they're easily grabbed. So I grabbed this for $1 and thought I can hang it up on the wall and then use those little button magnets to fasten things that I use really, really often to the wall. Maybe my distress inks or something like that. So I'm going to experiment with that. If it goes really well, then I'll show it off. If not, then I'll just say, yeah, don't bother, because I think it'll work if it's light enough. Maybe my tape can hang on it. I do have some magnetic hooks as well. In fact, let me go grab them because I think I can demonstrate that easier. And the great thing is these are magnetic as well, and I got them at Dollar Tree. But you can see they're little hooks, and they hook so well. I got them at Dollar Tree. I wish I'd bought several more packs. I think I bought 2 packs. And I don't remember if they came in a 2-pack or a 4-pack, but they're very magnetic. So I figured I can hang things as well. So I'm going to play with that and let you guys know how that goes. And if it works out well, I'll attach pictures to my channel to show you. But that's all. I think that's all for my haul. I'm gonna try to add pictures of the all the fabrics that I got, and maybe try to include a total at the end for you. But if you have questions, feel free to reach out or leave them in the comments, and let me know. What do you think about my ideas here? Do you have ideas for things that I can do with this stuff? Let me know what you think. Okay, so I finally got my all my new fabrics, got them laundered and ready for me to tear up and get ready to journal with. So I was just going to run through. I actually got more than 10, I think. But down here, this is a bed sheet, a flat bed sheet, and it came with this little pillowcase. So it was 99 cents together. And then this was a Pottery Barn bed sheet, just a flat sheet. It was 99 cents. This was a Nautica bed sheet. And these are like the really strong cotton ones. I love them. 99 cents. This looks kind of like a chambray type material, but it's just a cotton. And if you look really close, I'm not sure if you can see that texture, but it's really soft and really cottony and aged. It's huge. It's a flat sheet, and it was 99 cents. And then I got 2 pillowcases of this orange paisley, and it's that really nice soft cotton as well. So those together were 99 cents. And then I got this little pillowcase, which is kind of a purpley color. You can't really see it next to this purple, but when you just compare it to the blue, it looks very purpley gray. And then these 2 were like baby bed sheets, I think. This one's definitely a baby bed sheet, this purple. But this is almost like I want to say it's like a doll bed. It's even smaller than a baby bed. So I don't know if maybe it's a bassinet or a baby doll bed cover, but I really liked the scalloped, like, mermaidness of it. And then this purple polka dot was cute. And then this is all tablecloths or napkins. So I found this vintage, like, cotton. It's really heavy, canvasy type cotton. And the pattern was just fantastic. So I probably won't rip this up. Almost like I considered even selling it because it's definitely vintage. But what I might do is I might use it to cover journals instead of using it for tags and things like that. And then I found just a round lace, cheap lace tablecloth. I figured I could use scraps of it for ephemera and embellishments. And then I found these 2 napkins, and if I could have found more than 2, I probably would have just kept these because they're super nice. They're from Pier 1, and they're linen. Yeah, from Pier 1. They're cotton and linen, and they have this little beaded detail on the bottoms. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim the bottom and make it like a some sort of embellishment on a journal, or I'll use it in some way. And then the rest of the napkin, which is a really nice linen, I'm probably just going to use it as a scrap fabric. But the great thing about this is it's a cheap way to get a lot of different patterns and a lot of different fabrics. And I really enjoy tearing it up. So if you want to see a video of how I tear these apart, let me know and I'll post one. I'm going to go ahead and tear some of them off. I really like the fitted sheets because they leave this kind of rippled effect when you tear the elastic off. And I use those to kind of do projects. Let me see if I can find an example. I think, yeah, here's one. So this is what I mean when I tear off. It's kind of like it's meant to be that way. This is just a little folder pocket that I made that has a pocket down in here. It's so hard to do this one-handed. And this is a fitted sheet that I tore apart, and I kept the scraps so that I could use them as ruffles, because some people actually try to ruffle themselves, and I found that fitted sheets really do a great job of getting that ruffled texture and pattern to it. So yeah, but that'll conclude this video. But if you want to see me rip some up, let me know and I will do a video on that.